has only been several thousand years since I fucking did this. Wow. It feels like forever. Can't believe it's me. You can't believe it's me. I'll find this link. Discord. Just give me a second. Oh, let me mute this shit. There we go. Alright. Copy. And paste. Shit is live. There we go. Tyrese, what the fuck is good, my friend? First 2019 stream, correct! It should have been like my fourth, but I have been gone. Goddamn. All of this with the life and the doing of the things and the living and the busyness. I believe that is mine, because nobody else has played this game. You're good. It's good to hear, man. So, I have been all over the fucking place. I have, I've had a lot of work to do. And I've taken up a habit that's great at killing time and making me miss shit. I started smoking weed. Not, like, promoting it. Like, y'all need to get on this shit! Like, no. It's been a coping mechanism it's been working really well. Whoop whoop. What's up, Battle Sheep? What's going on, man? He's back. I am indeed Croucher Gamer. How are you? What is going on with you? Do what you gotta do. That is exactly what I have been doing. In the process, I've forgotten how the fuck I play this game. But no, I always have like a crazy holiday season. I didn't think it would be as crazy as it was this year. I'm free now. It's been just family and work, and then trying to maintain a social life, which will fuck with streaming, which sucks because I actually want to stream. I have been buying games for like a fucking month, and I can't play them. Like, I want to beat this game. I want to beat fucking Red Dead, which I haven't touched for the stream. And again, I blame the marijuana, because while it is good for work, it is terrible for everything else. I haven't been doing much of anything other than that and hitting the gym, which, oh yeah, I've been hitting the gym. Exercising, that's where I've been. And it's going to cause me to be really bad at this game, because I don't remember how it's played. Interact in your next trial. Okay, let's commence the right then, right? Getting into a practice space for my band tonight. Should be so hot! I believe you, because of your excitement and use of the word hot. Having landed at the Hulk of Ores, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. I forgot this is one of the Reedy games. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look like Master Hedwig? Coo-hoo. He is worried that Hezwin is still feeling unwell. I am too. Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several other of its kind. Blah, 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 the worm of the Sea Dominion. The Sea Dominion. It is a worm of the Sea Dominion. Vast war-torn undersea regime, home to untold numbers of amphibious worms. Exiled worms at stake. Okay, got it. What are they all doing here? You see, playing by the ritual Remiets, the nearest and somehow loses fast. Good sirs and good ladies, I like him. He brings music. So it is you that heed the summons of glorious competition against this knight and his brigade? Well then! Let us do battle without delay! More than our freedoms at stake here, but our very honor. God, he's adorable. But this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, lest this knight forget. Sir Gilman. He's the once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor. He salutes you on behalf of all Pyre Hearts. Until the contest, triumvirate of Worm Knights who perceive the rights, great battles to be won. Okay, so your team. Got it. Splashes out of view just as the stars above you to shimmer in strange light. Right on. Taco Bell party melt? Oh my god. The best way to ruin your stomach for $7. Taco Bell. Oh, I love it. It's fucking fantastic. Me too. And I want to eat it. In fact, I want eating it to be the only thing I ever do. I love that shit. How you been, buddy?
Aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Ores. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
Here we go. Gathered. On the rotting deck, the Hulk of Ores, as your adversaries clamber into view. Rockney paws at them. Rookie, Rockney. I'm fucking. What's wrong with me? What are you doing? Swim back to the Commonwealth to see Dominion or whatever it is you're from. Ha ha! An excellent point! Seems that these adversaries of the rights are clever, don't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. It's like, dude. This commanding us the knights hereby commands it. Hark! The knight wishes to introduce us as an old commander. No more knight in history has withstood many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Swain's protests. Give the knight his mask. The knight represents the great Sir Deluge. Noble visage, is it not? Is a petty worm knight and sea doing who somehow survived countless battles. I love it. A noble visage, is it not? Oh fuck. Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So, yes, you can swim, or no? Ha! Of course we can swim! All knights of the Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, same as ye. We can't swim, 'tis true, but 'tis severely impossible to swim back up the river, down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman! Nobody cares! Back to your post! Oh, man. This knight who knows you are Nightwings. He's not afraid of you! Comes back into his mask, goes up to his full height. Now, on guard! The exiles of the Lord Triumvirate take their positions to focus on the Book of Rights. Hey, what is going on, Sebastian? What's up, my friend? Again, how is the entire country of Sweden? And then how are you? In that order! Please tell me. Reader. Edmonds means he cannot help us here. You shall be counting on us. Alright, Hetty. I got you.
The rite shall begin forthwith. Yay!
That's still hilarious. Okay.
Joe Dial.
I like Tizo. Yeah.
Tizo. Now.
Very brave driver at the scene of the size. Brave, air-sucking monsters, what an all! Pyre Hearts, be ready! Love it. I believe we are fine and I'm just tired. I hear you, buddy. I am too.
Begin.
I forgot how to play this game. R2 to sprint. Okay. X to pass, square to jump. Okay.
Glory to the Nightwings, first of all.
I did it. Here we go.
How very fortunate. Beauteous. There. Yes.
Got it. Thank you. Ooh, this game is interesting.
Atlas worm. Vampire sputters.
I remember this game being hard. Come on, brother. Your run is sloppy. You've had your miserable life on slide. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. But perhaps we have much more to learn from this brave triumvirate whom we now face. Yeah, get out of here. Vanquish them at once. Gay. Sorry. They seem to be arguing. Oh, I think this is our chance. Okay, here we go. We're gonna find out how we pyre
There seems
with
to
the
be dissension in
pyre.
your adversary's ranks. It is little glory to the scribes.
They just let me have it?
The rite has nearly ended. Too bad for that one. And it is done. The Night Wings prevail.
That felt way too easy.
Their adversaries proved no match for them.
It's not that I picked the dream team, that was just... What was that? She's making a little queasy, honestly. But we still won. We won! Expected more from the Wyrm Knights of the Sea Dominion. Skria! Wouldn't. Diesel's very pleased to have prevailed against the Wyrm Knights of the Pyre Hearts. I commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember his defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman! This is all your fault! And now, cavorting with enemies, how dare you? This knight was attempting... Honorary compliment, sire! Is it not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome? I mean, yeah. Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight. Poor Gilman. Sounds like a solid dude. Did it, gay. You too, Tizo. Proud of you, bro. You fucking did it.
Until the stars align.
Until they do, Sebi. So how are you guys tonight? Oh man, I am fucking good. I got a haircut and got high, and that sounds terrible, but it was actually amazing. It's a great way to spend a day. After besting the Pyre Hearts with great prowess, he's the wagon of companions. Little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, where he swam off towards whatever, and the next star directs the Sentry fell exhausted and turns towards his companion, who was absent for the ride. Yeah, what's up with Hedwyn? Lone Minstrel makes a sound, but no words from Missive yet. Something is troubling him. Forget you. He's a child musician, yet seems to be connected to the rites. Oh, you're not who you say you are. I urged him to remain bedridden, and he simply would not listen. I'm sorry, but... Wait, what? Just the Lone Minstrel in stunned silence. Breathes a heavy sigh. But then... It's a long case, everyone. I should ring the neck of yours. As I explained, Hedwyn is already up and about, so I might have strongly recommended further rest. Those who are accustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they're very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running considerable, so to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I have traveled once extensively. He knows his shit. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq. I'm very well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I had to watch. I've had to stay out of a rite like that before. So, you're back on the living then, Hedwyn. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your floor cover requires rest. We could all use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. It turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. Follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the ride back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing that you and the others can get through it. Oh, that's so nice of you! We're friends! He's trusting me! We're getting through this friendship, guys. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off next. We're well past anywhere in downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. Bids you good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. The star shines down upon you. Seek again your destination! To the pyre. Here we go. I am... There we go. Not only took me a year. Let's go further north though. Not simply north. This shall be difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the deathless tempest. Vessels such as ours is little hope of traveling intact. A tempest raging inside the Sea of Sully, seemingly for all eternity. Well, that's fucking cool as shit. It rose after the death of the sea titan, unfathomed. It's never entirely subsided. Can we get around it? Given our confrontation with Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be worse. Come on, people. Just another day on the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while you can. You'll feel better in the morning. Optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all concur that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everybody. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the deathless tempest. We'll do it. We're gonna do it.
Huh?
What's up, gay? So happy right now. Because I'm so worried about Mr. Headwind for a while, you know? He was so kind to me when we first met him. Him and Mr. Dariel and Mr. Greentail, and you too. But I just really like him. He seems happy to be there. Say, do you, she trails off for a moment. Do you think he likes me too? Oh, wow. That guy anime real fast. Gay likes teacher. They're so similar. He's like a better version of her. I get it. I get it. Great distance when you first met. Oh, I know. I had no idea downside is this big. Thought that maybe it was like the valley, but it's so many different places. I wonder how much farther we have to go. I know it's supposed to be our punishment, but the funny thing is, for me, is that I like it being here with all of you. She beams at you for a while. Okay, bye! She bounds off as you breathe a sigh of relief. Yeah, thank fucking God. One hope for the next ride. Cool. Whatever it takes, kid. Fucking Jesus. I vaguely remember that being useful. Okay, nothing then. Till our next appointment. Right on. Now, where do we go? He is super useful. What's up, Gay? Alright. We talked to Gay. Let's continue the journey. This is very eager to see how I can head in this direction. So, ship graveyard, large sea creatures. Abandoned shipyard or sea creatures. I can't decide. Sean, what is up, dude? What is going on? How the fuck are you? Excuse me while I drink water from my cotton mouth. How you been, buddy? I have been, holy shit, so fucking busy. But you know that. Just work. Just a lot of work and life. You were sweet, bud. Just went and got myself some whiskey. Glad to hear it. I should do the same. I like Tizo, so I'm going this way. TM Tizo's been much more animated ever than usual. What is it, little one? Scree-E. think something very delicious is in these waters. Keeps on screeching. Never seen him like this. Wait, what is he? Sent to the depths of the waters, vanishes into the depths. Oh, I hope he can swim. He can. Appears crestfallen when he finally returns. His claw is empty. Vroom! Straight disappointed that whatever he attempted to catch eluded him. Got enough for both of us. I'll share the spiritual love. I drink twice as much. Glad to hear it, buddy. Have yourself some fun. Gabe gets a Saban controller. Oh, to revel each other's misery for a time. Lose hope for the next right. Well, that sucks. Wish I hadn't gone this way. Shit, I should have gone with the classic ship graveyard. It was right in front of me. Look on that the star demands you sail beyond it. At the very thought of it is beyond reason. And something in the water stirs from the spring, something familiar. Hello, good night, sirs. Seek you to hear him if you please. So now, worm, the rights are ended, no further need of you. Oh, but you do, and in turn, this night is further need of you, good lady. Out with it, then. Let us be joined! Let this night join you, please! Can you believe this, Hedwin? Not really, no. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor and the rights did stir this poor knight's old soul. He swears to you what his long lost honor as a would-be knight-errant of the sea dominion. And he shall serve you to the end. What about your worm friends back there, the Pyrehearts? They are base cowards! This knight no longer abides in spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the hulk of oars. A rapport if we've been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this night shall aid your passage to the deathless tempest. Is it not so that you seek passage to the north? With this night's aid you shall achieve your wish. I can continue to persuade you for some time. He seems to know a way across the storm. Some sort of long-held secret among worms exiled in those waters. Dario pushes you to the rest of you aside after Heaven gives her a look. Are you sure that Sandalwood would want this all along? Really? Yeah, the apparent name of the mysterious informant. Oh, that's who Sandalwood is. That's a dumb name. Someone for each mask, and this suits me as good as one I get. Dario glowers at the worm. Tries his best to look presentable. Glowers, Sean, because we speak English. Thank you. Also, hi. Edwin is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you across the Death Tempest. Oh, fine. This knight is overjoyed, and he swears to see you past the storm. Though first this knight got your consent, give unto this knight your blessing in the name of Nightwings, and thus shall go forth. The animals aren't made of wood, right? It's blasphemy. He's asking me something and he's being vague. See, the smart thing is to be like, beg your pardon? So we're gonna do that. Say something response. He cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths. Into this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. They make the most annoying noise ever when people walk. Yep, indeed. Alright, you're in, new guy. Let's see what you got. Here we go. From himself to you, the Nightwings are coming to emerge somewhere in the outer reaches of the sea. Solis calls out to you. Master Reader, can you hear this knight? Man, he implores you now, lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought not to be far east of here. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, the actions we're about to take are highly forbidden. They are highly just. Thus Sir Gilman's expect to call the storm that rages to the north. Okay. Jump. And slash. Hark, underline the foul spawn of the unfathomed plurns, boiling the seas of their wrath. Exiled worms to these waters long have harbored these abomination. Using them to bar passage in the downside channels, many nights have its own kind. So you shout out to my Discord. Seems pretty sweet. Oh, thanks for the shout out, buddy. I appreciate it. The game is pretty sweet music. Yeah, the music is just fantastic. This is the third game made by a company called Supergiant Games, and I love all of their games. I have never played this one before. I'm really excited. It's like the music, everything. It's awesome. Be gone now from here, friends. I shall finish the Under King Horror started. Right on. We're gonna that. We're gonna do that. I am slashing. I am slashing. I did it. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, man. Well, dislike. Oh, no. Did I say nigga too many times? Oh, I'm sad. Oh, no, Sean. Her. They would dislike me. But whatever. Game. Hold it right there. You traitor slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight? To your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Unless this knight checked. Here, you hold no sway over this knight. Oh, what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight is done, just requires cannot sink much lower anyhow. Oh yeah? Figure this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why, you dare start the tempest those night wings? Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Now, come and fight this knight, so dare as well. Yeah, by hearts banished, this is in order. These are the real guys. You know, face this knight yourself and did you work onto your charges? Fine, Gilman. You should stand against Commander, then have it your way. Sir Marsh, Lady Seagrass, to me, banish now this troublemaker. You're fucking dead, boy. You're dead! Your message is no longer, Sir Deluge. Thus shatter our fraternal bonds. This knight would say it was not a serving you, Sir Deluge. That'd be a bald-faced lie. Yet another strain upon this blackened reputation. Until we meet again! Wait, you lowly traitor. This knight will have your head. Gilman! Definitely do consider stabbing that like button. Bleeding out dead before you chop it up, put it in a garbage bag, and throw it in the lake. Thank you, Sean, for that wise recommendation. Thank you so much, sir. You optimist. I can really appreciate it when I'm burnout high. Like slightly, like it's there on the edges. I like this. As the day wears on, there is still no sign for the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless. But then, hail! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet, visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And, more importantly, what little tempest ought to no longer pose a threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the death tempest begins to simmer and subside. Life on the upper edge. Correct shot. Did you look at that? You really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Headwind help him up. Deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! Sir Gilman joined the group. He also rid the path north for you. Well then, boom. To the Deathless Tempest. Up into this region. Should I check on my people? Nah, son. Let's just go. Let's just go! I feel like Gilman should have gotten XP for that. Deathless Tempest. Have you played Deltarune? You have asked. I have not. I do not have, like a proper PC. I have a decent laptop. Pretty good laptop, actually. I probably played on that, but I don't have OBS. I usually play everything off my PlayStation, and if I got OBS, I have to get like a gaming PC, and if I get a gaming PC, I have to have like time for gaming PC, you know? Like I have to be home, and I can't. It's hard. If I play it, I'll play it on my laptop, but I don't know if I can stream it. Still have to do Genocide run for Undertale. I did Pacifist. Man, I have so much to fucking play. But no, I have not done Deltarune yet. Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. Decent laptop should run Deltarune well. Travel OBS would work with it. Probably not great. Probably not the best. You're true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. Most excellent question, and from one most fair. Call me that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, from the most spirited as well. This night was wise to side with ye. Just, where do we turn from here? Answer the question, now. Sir Gilman is no such thing, although eventually he does make a specific note to specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We're close to making landfall. Now, let me be the first to say, let's go. Verge of sailing across the Sea of Solis. I mean, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Onward, right? Couldn't say enough great things about Deltarune. I do recommend it. I believe you. I thoroughly fucking adored Undertale. Loved it. So I'm sure Deltarune's going to be amazing. Hey, rookie, what is it? That loot you're always carrying around. You know how you play that thing, don't you? You know how to play that? Oh, wow. Good, I was thinking. It's a little gloomy here. We could use a little tune to lighten up the mood. You know what I mean? Let me see what I can do.
Before the salt and roiling sea, the moon began to cry. The valley ran with sorrowful tears and filled the waters high. The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise.
That is Darren Korb, the composer for all of these games. Somehow the title of this game led me to believe this game had a lot more fire and a lot less water. Yeah. We're at the water portion.
The Titan met her end on its prow, forsaken by the tides. In death she leaves her stain on the place. The tempest never dies. Her final throes and shivers and shakes 1,000 years gone by. Oh,
Black Basin. Well, goodbye, water. Yes, a lot like GTA. Last your wagon rumbles into solid, jagged ground, the land called Black Basin. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. Right on. What's up, dude guy? Approach the government must finish practicing his fencing maneuvers. You can sing away. Hail, Master Reader! This knight's determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. Shall ensure that this triumvirate continues to live up to its most feared reputation. This is such an honor! And this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre Hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in the most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law, described within the books. Some triumvirates this knight has met and pensions mentioned by name, or perchance. Oh my god, I failed at reading. They are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, to prevent by any means. To prevail by any means. Well, there it is. There's that fire. Unless we're in Orange Juice World or something. Yeah, nah, dude. It's just the pyre is the goal. It's the basket, bro. Because ball is life. This is basically like a weird basketball with goalies. Because ball is life. But this is wrong. The exile refused to obey the rules as they are written by the Under King Ors and his 7 friends. Deserved neither this honor nor his freedom. Thusly does this knight of the confidence of Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness. So please excuse him, Master Reader. Send this off. I'll make some sort of chivalrous tune. Right on, dude. Let's go. You find that Hedwin has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright. Everyone, don't go too far. Let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution. The exile dwellings in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For the most part, you remain with the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw nearer enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned. Or earlier. Hi, everyone. I'm back. I have come back. Gay returns from the east, little to report, save for the word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. Thank you, Gay. This knight yet lives, although he has little else to report. He's a member of the group Sir returns from northern pass, visibly shaken, appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Rock. Diesel wonders whether any species of fish lives in the pools of rocks nearby. Oh. Little Tiza seems disappointed with the water behind. He remains with you near the wagon. There is a western pass that seems traversable. We travel by the light of dawn. The shadows and the crags may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I don't wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though in my experience it shall not remain hidden for long behind the climb toward the nest of Trieste. The exiles of the high-wing remnants, you may have no love for them inherently, but they have no such qualms with me for now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate? With them? Then Hedwin steps into the lone minstrel and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. Not much we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. This guy, as everyone else disperses. Use well your time. Vocations! We study in private this time. Quite clear to read the Book of Rites. With devout attention, good understanding comes the reader's influence. So that's what it does. Exercise their fellow exiles' aura during rites. Alright, quickness. We're done studying. The high road of the necessary Trieste is patrolled by the Commonwealth's ancient enemies. Long as he can negotiate safe passage. The low road passes through razor-sharp sands. Tadara wishes to avoid this. Staying on low ground. No, man, into the fray. All day. Gay. Yes, Sean. It's always hilarious. Eternally. It's such low-hanging fruit for humor, and yet it fucking kills me. Every time. I'm like, I'm mature, and he's like, gay. I'm like, right on. Oh no. I turned off my HDMI on my TV. Come back to me. There you are. Okay. All day long, winged shadows cross the sun. You're being watched. Charles very unhappy about it, though the lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Let's communicate with them. Please believe me, madam, when I say your enmity towards the harps. Best be held in check here. We can raise those the highway remnants of the Commonwealth. They are as coarse as their feathers. They hold themselves superior. The Archjustice Androbeles, the ninth. That guy. I love him. He's my best friend. Daria looks at the Fury eyes and remains calm demeanor. She grants her request with a silent gesture and she goes towards the heavens. Good sisters, we were humble travelers such as you, and beg your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek safe patches through your lands. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nests. Crest mouth nothing but silence. You search in vain for an indication of acknowledgement. Then without notice, one of them appears. She swoops the minstrel up and out of sight before Jadar can respond. Damnation! Wait here, I shall go find him. For a moment you are alone with your panic. Then soon over the minstrel returns. Amid the sounds of flapping wings, he dusts his cloak and calls out toward them. Thank you for your hospitality, good sisters. She'll be on her way. We've seen this returns sullen. The exiles of the highway remnants are letting you pass for now. Seems they are having some dispute within their ranks and wish no further troubles at this time. It is a warning, one that leaves Jadariel fuming. Loses 4 hope for the next right. Well, great. Guess I'm not using you. Holy shit. Really? Fuck. Fuckity fuck. Really? -4? God damn. At least you arrive at the nest. It's gonna sound better myself, right? At least you arrive at the nest of Trieste, where the next raid is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen knights watch your dragons scent, and remain watching now. Harp matriarch lives in solitude among these fairy cliffs. If you say so, bro. Page revealed. A hunt for myrrh. Alright, what's good with this page, boy? The words of Golgotha, the Master General. Golgothanian, like Golgotha? Like, in the real world? Okay. My Emperor Lily there. Bleeding in, oh god. My Emperor lay there, fucking Jesus, bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river, with fleeting consciousness. He understood the folly of his quest, and the folly of his rule over his country, thus he did await the last embrace. Did he await the last embrace? I am such an English, I'm so good, dude. Papyrus font. I know, dude, like what the fuck? It was the Imp Haub. It's very Arabian of you, the Imp Haub, that nursed him back to health and warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Would have come in search of him, some underemployment by the rope collar, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly, but to be sure that he was dead. Right on, dude. You do you. Back to Southland or something like it, This must be Black Basin. Flames and noxious fumes on one side, suffocating forest on the other. Lovely, lovely place. So good of you to take me here. You truly would pursue those blasted stars till the farthest corners of this land, it seems. Though I had better cease my blasphemy, or else the scribes themselves just might descend from up on high and strike me with another much-deserved penalty. The thrill of such transgressions, reader, sometimes keeps me going. Not that I have any real choice. Now, we had best get back to normal business, as it were. Nothing. Thought you had a scribe trial for me, you bish! Toby Fox loves Papyrus font so much, he made a character based around it, I know. But he does it correctly, and he makes it huge, so you can read it. He sees the good in it. Its true potential. Good old Toby Fox. Let's go with the slug market. Tell me I don't want to know. as the adversary's fire of the bird. That's pretty cool.
Lactose, Poppy.
Alright, let's level up these talismans, buddy. How do I upgrade my talismans? I remember there being a way. I got an achievement. I achieved, guys. And the achievement is upgrade talisman to rank 20, which is apparently an achievement. I did it. We saved Narnia. Alright, let's fucking do it. I'm gonna use JoJo, even though she's low on hope. If I wasn't looking at the screen, I'd assume that there was... What? Pyre going on. Lots of pyre. Lots of pyre. Your fellow exiles got just expecting imminent commencement of the rites. You see no sign of any adversary, then you hear a whooshing sound above. This then is what passes for the Nightwings now. Such a rebel, not even dressed for occasions yet. Describes with little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird. You've not come for talk. No, you've come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well my words, you horned filth. When we last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. Oh, right on. Flowers after instead you realize another harp has come. It's quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. You know not my interest. Gets that shot. My name's Pamitha Fane. Surly one back there, that was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though we've only just met. Say something about you reminds me of her. Don't implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk. Listen, Headwind shows us interviewed something Jadariel. No, Headwind, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by the by, however, did you make it all this way across the street? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I'm loath to give away, Headwind. We have set our course thus far, and I have followed, so do as you must. The Sandalwood better have an explanation for all this. The Sandalwood! Once you're taking this on, my friend, our informants, someone for each mask. I hadn't expected to run into a harp. Yet here she is. What are you getting from her? Turn your attention to Pamitha, who's been watching with bemused interest. A reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like and tell me your comrades. Is there any truth of it? Why don't you? Since she's conflicted about something, you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives here and now are earnest. Head wants to know your personal impression of Pamitha. Tell Headwind you have several misgivings about Pamitha. Says caution before accepting her into your ranks. Sure, much of your concern about her, my friend. It's just I have to give Sandalwood the benefit of the doubt as well as Pamitha. Come this far thanks to a certain faith. Right now, it's telling me to take her with us. I hope you come back. Hope you'll back me up on this, as I'm sure Charlie won't like it. Give me a chance to Pamitha. I'm Headman. Will accept your offer on two conditions if you'll hear me out. Conditions? Why sure, I love a good condition or two. First, after we're finished here tonight, you come along and make sure your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, find a way to get along with Dariel, whom you met earlier. Brilliant. I had no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get on famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of rhyments I could use, because I think the raid is getting started. Look up and realize that she is right. Oh boy. She has a score to settle. And on we pyre. To different races and downside has a distinct set of abilities in conducting their rites. I believe it.
Reader, I
Here we
thought
go.
for sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste. And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with two. One from the Pyre Heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
Sort of heathen harbinger take wing against us. Then this is the bindings under mask. Hello there, Tamitha. His blood is back for a while before responding. When the saint seems you're doing here with them, doubtless come to dig your towns on my back again. No, sister, I can have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood. But I shan't ever count you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you come all this way for talk? You waste your time as ever. What's life not a waste of time, dear sister? Amen. Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you think? Do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. I came a long way, man. I walked past like 4 cars. Silence. You shan't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself again consorting with my enemies. Fine then, savor their defeat. I warn you, stay away from me. He says nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. Meet against your attention. Listen, reader, darling. The rest of you are looking to navigate this place. Let me connect this right on your behalf. My wings will bring victory. Your words ring true. This night is fought. You have not eaten him, as is the tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers as post-triumvirate for 3. Hello, Gabby. What's going on, girl? How you doing? How you been? Gabby, this is Sean. Sean is cool. He's my buddy and I like him. And he's cool. Sean, this is Gabby. She's my buddy. And she is also cool. Sick intros. I know. I know. And hereby volunteers as opposed to the triumvirate for 3. Use to participate in the rites tonight so that Tamitha can face her sister. You reserve the treacherous to raid. Better suited for the rites here than the rest of you.
Who shall stand together here this night? Tamitha.
Alright, Jojo, be like that.
Yay! Teaso.
Alright, let's try her out.
It is done.
Pretty rad too, man. I try, bruh. Come on then, sister. You're finished. Just for a moment of your time. Be tricked by you again, Tamitha. How poetic that we meet here at Downside. Think of nowhere else. I'd rather see you run for what you did to our people and to me. This is your presence that catches your attention. Hello there, reader darling. Be at your mercy in all this, I'd very much like if you could minimize how often I'm to wallow in a state of banishment. Let me show you that your sister to higher mermaids can do.
Reader, you put yourself amidst a feud between 2 sisters? That seems entirely unwise. Even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pavatha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
Oh, wow. Okay. She's pretty good. To the Sky Sisters, talent formation. Let's get this going, motherfucker.
Yes! The Night Wings
Got it.
assert themselves thusly. How careless.
Oopsie.
As per the sacred law.
The Faithful Drifter. This achievement is using the stowaway to deal 200 pyro damage. Oh, okay. Tizo, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly. Oh, what's going on? No delay, just at work. Oh, thanks, Poochie. Glad to see you. Hope work is going well. And I'm glad things are just better overall. I look forward to your streams, bud. Of course. If you weren't, instead of shouting you out on my Discord, I would have attempted to gain your stream more views by slandering you instead. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be cool if we got big enough where we could just beef with each other like rappers. Hi, Poochie, and I hope you were great today at work. Agreed, Gabby. Kree, which means Tizo's rather proud of me to flutter, as a matter of fact. Then listen up. My blood sister there, she'll be swooping right past you if you're careless, but we harps, you cannot get much altitude down here. So she must go any for just jump for it and catch her in the act. She always hated it when I used to do that to her. Jump at her, bro.
Poor exile. Tread lightly.
Come on. Alright, guys. There we go. Okay.
One false move.
Come on. The AI is not great here. There we go.
The imp did it.
The imp didn't.
Magnificent.
Oh shit.
Beneath contempt.
Oh no.
Alas.
I got scored on. They dunked on me.
Down goes that one. Glory.
God, she's fantastic. Damn you, Pamitha. You're no true Thane. And, okay, that's her clan. Okay. Think you have the gall to call me sister still after everything you brought upon us? Beef touchy. Is this guy sucks? Go watch his stream and laugh at him and dislike his vid. Yeah, I know. Word. I'm so tired and like burnout high that I have nothing to say to that. Just correct, yes, what he said. I hate to break it to you, Tamita, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on our familial status. Look, I know I wronged you, that's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story. If I wanted to hear more lies and deceptions, I'd to have asked the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, if you have come all this way to face me, Prometha, then come and do it. You and me. You think that you should be me to shake her head. Everyone, stay back. Oh, shit. On it.
What is it those two think they're doing? The rights are not the place to settle petty scores. And it is done. The you-know-who prevailed. Their
We did it.
hapless adversaries stood no chance.
That harpy's good.
The
I'll tell you what.
is done.
You Commonwealth filth. Only through that traitor's help could you have beaten us. Postpone the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient, and our sisters on the other side shall have their day, with or without my aid. Prometha, wait, please. You found good company here, Prometha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Neither stands much unless your blood sister departs. Oh, your wings are very beautiful. And congratulations on prevailing in the right. I think we're heading back now, by the way, so won't you come along? Sure, I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways. The
Boom, level up.
Tizo appears to have a certain depth of
Hakriri. Casting his input abilities are turns of trust than usual. Sure. Did it.
until the stars align.
The food is calling me. Do what you have to, Gabby. It is the most important thing. After overcoming the essence with ease, you and others return to your wagon and consider your next move, and at best I'd agree to meet that to the group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh so I can sleep up on the roof. Just the right will cause my path and to meet this to cross again before long. Welcome with us for now, Pamit. That trust is what got us here, isn't that right, Rookie? Rookie does not seem to hear the question. It's been rather quiet since first encountering your new guest. There shoots on him, one of her smiles. Something about having to check the wagon wheels again. He runs off. During this discussion, the minister pulls you aside. Reader, ask a moment of your time outside. I have a boyfriend. Thank you. She'll head to bed. Good night. Oh, good night, Sebastian. I didn't realize you were hanging in there for so long. Have a good night, man. I'll see you around. Hopefully I'll be streaming more, and you'll see more of me. Take it easy, bud. Somewhere I may ask, we go here in Black Basin, Reader. By your leave, of course, provided that the stars allow it. Would you look upon them for us, please? Look towards the heavens. The glade of Lu directly due west, then is just as my client indicated. According to the stories in this right, the great sap scarlet blues and you vanquished the tight limbless. What? Arazek. Right on. Client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood, entrusted us this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Wakingwood, due west. When we find him, he shall find us. We soon to finally meet Sandalwood at dawn. She can cross a single narrow path leading west where he supposedly awaits. What's up? Herself and string small band. Said she's unaware she preens her flight feathers, but then she speaks up for you can do the same. Come check up on me, right, darling? Those first moments will be met, the misgivings you'd realized that night. Nice headwind boy would have trusted me either. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happens to insert herself in your group and you just go with it. I assure you, my motives are plain. You'll see. My business, my blood system, Ethan, nothing more. You briefly met. I think she's quite a catch. That's a little quibble between us. Well, it's a long story, all in all. It's frankly no one's business but hers and mine. She'll run to her again. Maybe not soon, but in time, we'll have to rest for long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest. Until such time, especially to the extent that aids me in mine, a simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You needn't concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me. Besides, we harps have a saying, liars abound. Food said it was false alarm. Tricked me, well played. Well, that is the worst. I'm sorry to hear it, Gabby. So wait before you can respond. I feel you, bruh. Liars abound, man. Continuing the journey. Sulfur remain precarious, traveling towards the woods. Luminous precautions. He's rather treacherous. Okay, so let's do it. Of course. Why would it go smoothly? Why? First, that blasted little bird, now this. Though you lacked your draw strength, you joined in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, the roar and a heave, she forced the wagon back onto solid ground. Sandal doesn't like to be kept waiting. He's very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. So the wagon is prepared on. Press onward, down the jagged slopes toward Waking Wood. Your companions explored ahead, advised for path the best. I said, played me like a card. Betrayal. I'm sorry to hear it, Gabby. It's in the wagon this premise. Alright. Oh, right. Flamberg, Glass Peak. Lands on northern plateau for Waking Wood. Pocked with seething fissures. These waking riddled with black crags. Let's go with seething fissures. Take the flatter of the two paths down the black grounds, though nonetheless he's rather shaken by the steep trip down. This knight mislikes these heights. For shame, Master Reader, you must take this knight for a common craven coward. Buries his head in the soil. Last you coax him back up, you see that he has the intent of some sort. Aha, this knight did have you fooled there, did he not? He explains how finding the item was his plan all along. Porous crystal. Sphere of height remains. Food wants you to call it. Order some pizza. Oh yeah. Get the food, Gabby. So the cool parts of being an adult is I can just pick up my phone and press some buttons and then food appears at my door in like 20 minutes. Or an hour, depending on what app I use, but still, it's amazing. When past beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Waking Wood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expected. However, most puzzling. You have to admit. Oh, and the fun part, Gabby, is you get to do it so often that you're like, I don't feel like doing this today. I don't want to have tacos. I want cheeseburgers that give me blowjobs. And then you get cheeseburgers that give you blowjobs. It's amazing. And you get so used to it that you're like, I don't know, I want the medium blowjob. I'm not in a heavy blowjob mood today. And then, like, sometimes they're closed and you're like, I need my blowjob. And that's the cool part of being an adult. You get to get spoiled. If you wish to do it. Said he would find us himself. Oh, he would find us at the edge of these woods. To wait for him, your desire for the stars to be your guide as always. The right beckons, and the right shall take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? Lone Minstrel notes 2 possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate and the Sandwoods have known the most expedient path. Needlefield and Greymore, a small clearing east of Glade Loot, which says the Sandalwood studies the rights there. Once resided here. The grandest trees in all of Wakingwood, or a small clearing east of the Glade of Lugh. Let's go see these grand trees. What's up with these trees? I gotta risk the pizza getting cold on my way home. This is why eating my van in the parking lot. Nah, man. If they deliver it, that it stays hot. You eat it hot at home. Shit's the bum. Let alone life compared with any of you, at least. Later years of his exiles became rather reclusive. For a variety of reasons he shall no doubt explain. He found some solace there. In these woods, though, I fear I cannot locate his residence without him. Unfortunately, you found no trace of Sandhold without him. There, guide. You remain quite lost, though it seemed to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. Father muckin' holy shit. Southern pass through Wakingwood. Ashen Grounds. Burnt Grove. Gay or Tizo? I like Tizo, but we followed Tizo last time, so... What's up, Gay? This luxurious man spreading in the back of the van, using the two folded middle seats as tables. Sounds awesome. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break up from camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later, there shall be a time to pursue your vocations! Would be nice. Yonder crystal seeks Jodariel. Perfect. I was wondering, would it be somebody's turn? Well, hello, reader. What can I do for you? Okay, so it's JoJo's test now. What is the meaning of this, reader? That's a smart idea. If I eat in the car, my siblings won't beg. There is that! You don't have to share the fucking food. So many van owners go through life not doing this. What a shame. Reader, where are the others? Welcome to my humble home, demon. You're good at taking orders now. State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fierce and behold, but you are old and slow. Your weaknesses perhaps outweigh your strength. Though I sorely wish to see you, your lovely reader, prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader. Let us show her whether she is right. Oh shit. I forgot to jump. Oh my god, she fucking read me like a book. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Yo, she keeps, breaking my ankles. Hey, Kiwi, what's going on, girl? Get that peanut fruit. Yeah! Excuse me while I get my ass busted. Just busted completely. 2, 1. Oh my god. So much bust ass. I have to do the complete comeback right now. Oh my god. I lose. I've never lost before. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Rematch. Let's go. All day. Such an outcome. No damn, you're crisper in your youth, demon. Now grown some language. Now have much more to spare than you. Decide to muster some more of your strength. Yeah, we can do better. Fuck yeah, let's do this shit. Let's go. Alright. So they're going to use the ball as a buffer between them and me, and then they're going to jump a lot, so I have to jump too. Got it. Until you're on break, then pick it up, sit in the parking lot, advance back of your van, go see the stables. Yes! I do, however, have to get back to work. Stop by to click the like button. Well, thank you for swinging the fuck by. And have a great day, Kiwi. The sub button, too. Thank you for being my biggest fan, Sean. Do it in all 10 minutes, show you. So, just drop it a like. Hey, Combustion, what's going on? Do your thing, do what you gotta do. I know you're probably at work or being a mom or, I don't know. I don't know what you do! But what's up? What's going on? How you been? Gotcha. Booyakasha. Oh, what? Excuse me? Got it. Got it! Let's do it. I got this shit. The double! That bitch. Oh, I thought she was gonna jump, and then I jumped, and then I got jumped. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go! Let's go! And there it is. The Fallen Soldier achievement. Using Jadari, you'll get 200 fire damage. Okay. So those are achievements. And what have you, Porch Monkey's been saying? Should I be driving home from work? Awesome Kiwi will surely put a smile on my Touchy's face. Don't he crash it out random? What is Kiwi doing that will put a smile on my face? Oh, just let the girl live. You're like, sup! Well, thank you, though. I love it. Are you satisfied now, right? I'm never satisfied, Demon. However, your performance is sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. I'm out. Sandra's Disciple. Now what? All these achievements. Complete 2 Scrap Trials in the Beyonder Crystal. Right on. Oh, on his butt. Yes, that is true. Don't do any crashing now, random. Right? Driving, texting, crazy ass bitch. I'll let you. But don't do that shit! You can kill somebody. Or maybe you won't. I don't know your life. Don't listen to me. Be a serial murderer. Drive while you're texting. Do whatever, you know? There are no answers. Nobody has the answers, okay? Nobody knows. You should murder, maybe. Who knows? Oh, cool. Alright, got that out the way. Sifted the ashes. Perhaps I should go around here. Hold some clue about what happened to the informant. Yes. He was here. He was here. You mean Sandalwood, if I may ask. How can you be so certain? Thanks from this. It says something. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. Gay produces a small strip of bark she found in the ashes. At first it seems like nothing of interest until you see a message carved into the inside. You found a bark strip. It must mean something. This can be sold at Slug Market. Yes. Got a message from the Sandalwood guy? Seems that way. Which way to Cinder Route? A hush clearing south of Lake of Loo. Lake of Loo. Just do ask for us again. Tomorrow. What's your still? Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming up. All day, big days.
green. Having sorry al dem.
Okay, mastery. Additional 5 plunging into the fire versus jump a second time while airborne. While sprinting, rookie accelerates faster than usual, even faster top speed. Only 1 second. That's pretty cool. Okay, alright. Solid. To Cinder Root. Answer is Bone in the Wind. That's what it is. Naruto, 10 likes, 1 dislike. Naruto! That's an anime I never saw. I don't want to say never saw. I never got into it. I saw it like a bunch of times, like people watching it. They're like, "You like the show?" And I'm like, "No." It's about fucking awkward junior high school forever. It's just that weird. Oh, you're a girl. We're in training. We're gonna be ninjas one day, and one day they're ninjas and they're like 4 inches taller. They're like, "It's been 7 years," and I'm like, "God damn it! You gotta grow, Asian too. You can't look like adults. What is this?" I can't get into it. Never did get to narrow myself. I love DBZ though. Same here, my friend. Even though I shouldn't. It is a ridiculous and dumb show, and I fucking love it. You arrive in the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again, the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as you search through the area. There's nothing. Something startles the little teaser. Skra, indeed. Be crying out in surprise. You spotted something or someone. You must have flunked middle school so bad they stayed there for 7 years. I know. Wonderful, indeed. Indeed, Gabriella. A tall figure stretched in the trees, making a single object. The other charges towards him. Right to the figure's arms. They embrace. Hail, Tizo. But you look famished. Here. The tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. Tree-like creatures known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition. Having allied with them, the Commonwealth achieved it in decades, and it could not achieve it in centuries. Wow, okay. Mitchell nods his head in affirmation. Everyone interested in my client. Volfred Sandalwood. Oh, shit! It's been too long, Volfred, sir. He is the lone minstrel's client, Hedwin's informant, and leader of the Nightwings. Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions to bring some color to your days. This is interesting. They do, sir. Think they shall find worthy in the Nightwing. Yeah, the sample upon you. Cannot see his thoughts. We shall see. It turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my girl, though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after my books. Consider what to say for all this. For intends to relieve you of your duties to the group. I'm staying, nigga. I stand my ground, meeting Volfred's gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to. From this group, you have been satisfied. Hold on. Volfred, sir, I'm Hedwin. My companions are the ones who answered your call. For all the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you, and also to this reader. Not just a reader, she is our friend, my friend. She's not disposable, we made her a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Volfred's merciless freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. You'd have come to grasp this much by now. Start on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to start the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right we need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq, I am Volfred, sir. Come, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Volfred searches the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Volfred Sandalwood has joined you. He knows much of the rights. Holy shit. We finally found this guy. Alright, where's the story going? Let's see where it takes us. I learned long division 5th grade. I can't do that shit no more. Me either, dude. The wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive in Glade of Lure where the stars direct you. Warford Nuts' probably leaves everyone in their devices. I hate word problems and fractions. It's terrible. Yeah, I never liked them either.
Huh.
Hey, Porch Monkey, what's going on? Oh, let's read this book real quick. The demon. Emperor Mirror. Scarcely could recognize him when I last found him. Starved animal, horns sprouting from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation, and I, man who conquered countries, this guy. Feared my emperor, what in such a way I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man. When I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Haub, proved a little help against sisters of the Arch, whose entire lives were culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man, for the love I felt for him when I had served him, and I sprang to his defense. Well, that's interesting. I wonder how that story ends. Probably in life and death. Well, not in death. I mean, he wrote the story, right? Seems to have something on his mind. Gabriel Lopez Batucci's had 10,000 pizzas, but ate 420 in 10 minutes. What is the average number of pizzas per minute Batucci's ate? 420 in them in 10 minutes. I am too faded to even begin to fathom how to answer that question. I'm sure it's basic as fuck. I can't do it. As you approach Wilfred, very much where you reside in this block. Yeah, he isn't yours. I hate you. Correct, Gabrielle. That is a correct response. He studies you in silence for a time, then, Tariq, if you have a moment. I have Wilfred, sir. What is it? This reader you deem her worthy by your estimation? Tilts his hat in your direction. Wish my estimation of Wilfred, sir. Then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that her achievements are self-evident in having reached Black Basin. Instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet she and the others followed them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tariq. What does Letiza think of her, I wonder? Skrahaki indicates that, as a matter of fact, he is happy to have you around. There you have it, sir. I see. Pleased to examine you. High praise is enough spoken by those two, my girl. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now, pardon us, Tariq, and I have matters to discuss. With another word, although you'd think you'd notice them, I'll still look your way over his shoulder. Alright, you heterosexuals. Let's do it.
Mo, volupente faz.
Hey there, Sano. Good day to you, Rod. Perfect. Need more pizzas? Cannot have too many pizzas. Correct. Okay, so that thing's at rank 20. So what are the talismans are dope? Tell me it's gonna be ready to be digested. Do you think, Gabby, the food is the food is the food? Don't let your guard down from the backstab. They lie, Gabby. Put that food baby in the polygraph. Agreed! Your fellow exiles arrive in the sacred site, contemplative blue, and now look to the stars and the sky, so we get the next right. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time, but then you notice one of the trees move, shuffles towards you, and regards you with an exaggerated bow. Well, goodness, by the roots of loose glory, and it appears that the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. Sep, close his mask. Okay, much better. H. Manly Tinderstaff. At your service. Perhaps you've heard of me. Silkbed seems certain he will land a high position once he's free. Okay. My fellows and myself, you perhaps know us as Chastity. Driver bending on exploiting the rights to gain status in the Commonwealth. Sep H. Manly Tinderstaff. We soon shall stand against you in the riots. For now, I'm just plowing away for the time, making small talk. This music, though, seriously. Everyone and everything who's ever lied to me has been tempting Gabriella. Correction! Correct, and correct. That is typically how it works. Though not all beautiful things are deceptive. Deceptive things are beautiful. Now that I've introduced myself, your turns to my speaking. Then, in your mind's eye, you see evolve choice. Manly Tinderstaff is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Well, this must have reached every group. How very rude indeed. Well, fine, ignore me, but do so at your peril. However, once this evening's rites commences any moment now that I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. Oh, and now I do believe the sky's beginning to show. I'll try to get some other time. The stars begin to burn. Well then, let them burn.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now, at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far. But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
This fucking music is amazing. I am loving this. In fact, Sean, if you could, would you please find this song and drop the link somewhere in Discord, in the music section of my Discord. Tunes is the name of the channel. Please and thank you, because this shit is too fucking good. I wonder, oh, Honored Nightwings, how well you did these woods. I need such to strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them, even if I tried. Might do better to be aware of them. Don't just ignore them, press upset. Why, you insolent! Let us begin the dance indeed. Shows us back basket on a hop. Allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return unto my proper station in the Commonwealth. Whatever, Satan. Fuck you. Let's go.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Jojo.
Dariel. Gay. Sir Gilman. It is done.
Orchestrate. Ma sempre tell you.
Oh, what?
The
The Humboldt Melee Jr. is a good equal in this place, guaranteed to understand lunch of a bright future. Sampling for a while. I've had more than enough of him. Oh yes. Sure, I got like that. I guess I just think he's nice. As much as the other attention of Manly. His banished sapling ceased to trouble you as well. Okay.
Manly and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, reader. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself. Subseal! A favorable start.
Gotcha, bitch. Oh ho, what's this? Seems the woods themselves are closing in upon our little soiree. Oh, do be careful. These grasping roots and vines may not hold you in such high esteem as I do. Fuck that guy. I'm digging the music. I'll see what I can do. One sec. Thank you, Sean.
Your adversary Manly is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth estate. Perhaps such wealth ought to be reserved instead for you. Their flame has died a little.
Oh dear, the woods are closing in comfortably close to that. Whatever shall we do? First, stand aside while I can put an end to that much sooner. No, you can fuck off.
Jodariel plunged into their fire.
Hey Laura, what's going on? How you doing? I am great. After my super long break, I'm finally back streaming. I am feeling good. I missed this fucking game. How are you? Smiley. Save scenes. Yeah, they got it right here. 100 minds themselves from nothing of being here. So I think that's it. Third of the 8 scribes in the Book of Rites, known as the Wise, the Philosopher, is said to have fathomed every thought, and his wisdom flows through the river of his name. That's awesome. You see still scurrying to the damned orb and let me handle this. Oh no. This is like really serious now, because like I'm winning, and it's not cool. It's just not. It's not okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Wait, what? Fuck off. Oh. Come here. Come here.
Alas for getting them.
Not what I was trying to do. Also not what I was trying to do. Father mucking, really? Well, the good thing is the AI is kind of slow. I jumped. Alright, you know what? We're playing the real shit. This is the real shit. This is the real shit. This is the real shit.
Now to the flame.
Hey, come here. Come on, shoot me. Eat shit.
That is how to snuff a flame.
Alright, Nightwings, head up to here with you. Perhaps simply headed up to here with these encroaching plants, these miserable things. I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. Oh, man. It's getting epic.
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail again. 'Twas as though the scribes themselves stood by their side.
'Twas indeed.
The rite is ended.
I'm good, thank you. Hey, Sean. I'm on BRB mode, by the way, trying to find this song. Yeah, thanks, dude. I imagine it must be difficult considering this guy, he makes amazing fucking soundtracks every time they make one of these games. That episode of Sap, so much talk and hot air. I knew we could prevail, though Mr. Tinder stops there. I think he's really upset now. Well, my. Oh, worry not, O Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I am very, very, very disappointed. I thought perhaps we had something going here between us. You can scratch my back, I scratch yours. Start to spit in my face. Well, fine. Let's see rudeness now. Ta-ta.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained. The moon
Level up for good old Gay.
Greater understanding than it seems.
Alright, Gay, what are we learning? Brief charge up time before Gay. James Prince is virtually eliminated. Sprinting. Gay slows nearby adversaries. That's awesome. Gay jumps farther than usual. Jump. That's amazing. Okay. I'll go with that.
Desperate for honor, this Gilman may yet learn something.
Okay, if Gilman and his allies are banished, he shall return instantly. Banishes an adversary. That's awesome, and I'm going with that.
Sea sojourner. Until the next right.
It was well done, my girl. You need to see where your companions vouch for you. Don't let it get to your head, of course. Eat shit, dude. I'm awesome at this. This is absolutely excellent for real. The whole damn thing is magnificent. I'm honestly getting quite distracted from the task as assigned because the OST is so fucking good. Yeah, dude. Darren Korb is the composer, and he makes amazing music in all of these games. Like, fantastic. He is a long-time collaborator with the people that make this game, and a long-time collaborator with the girl who sings all these games. Her name is Ashley Barrett. She has the voice of an angel. They make amazing music in every fucking game. After triumphing over the chastity of decisive victory, you shall return to adequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate. For the next part of our plan, go. Have your reader there consult the stars. See where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. It's going to be high up. Did I hear you say high up? It's going to be cool. We'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside then. That plan Volford mentioned, I just want you to know, I don't know what he means. Maybe because we're going to be free again. We won't be living our days in exiles. That's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. It's always a catch, right? We'll see what Volford has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter, we're getting closer. Thanks to you. That's where we look towards the heavens. Let's find our next destination and get the fuck going to it. Golden Star. Let's do it. So now you see it yourself. You're summoned to the north, where looms Mount Elodiel. At the very top, the Fall of Solium. What's Mount Elodiel? The sacred mountain whose summit the rites were very first conceived. Its summit, the downside's closest point to the Commonwealth, the farthest one can say. The stars next to us shall soon commence to the temple at the highest point of the downside exists. Honor the 8 scribes. We're going to Mecca! Alright, Sean? Mecca. We're gonna perform Hajj. We're like good Muslims, because apparently that's what we're doing. We're going to fucking Mecca. Confirm the stars indicate this exactly. Volford, sir, how did you know? Let's back up, but you sense his thoughts, as though he's directed them at you.
Forbidden though the words may be.
Your reader skills are rare. While rare, are not unique. But as I said, I'll let her do the job. See that you have something special going here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this is about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy. It is indeed. Plenty of time to tell you all about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you could use some rest. And for that matter, so can I. If you'll excuse me. As your companions are exhausted from their recent travels, given the run ahead of you, you agreed to be the best to take the night to recover as much as possible. Onward we go. This hating ass nigga. Honestly getting quite distracted. Yeah, buddy. I believe it. Dawn Volford is ready up. Here goes to see the path of the woods. Next destination. Let's do it. Okay. One-way ticket, then let's do it. Fuck it. To what appears to be Blighttown. I thought I already did Blighttown. Think I got it. Alright. Grand ceremony. Fitting. You get clear to the woods at last, and arrive in lands grown cold in the shadow of Mount Elodiel. You'll have to make it all the way to the top. A moment of respite. Welford calls everyone together to discuss the matters pertaining to the rights and the plan to which he alluded. We band together for the common faith that freedom from the downside is not impossible, am I correct? But let me ask you something. What does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his thoughts on the subject. Only know the truth of how you feel. What does freedom mean to you? Do what you want. Achieving inner peace, having no master, going where you please, to feel true love. Come on with that. Living without fear. Nothing at all. Remain silent. Let's be silent. Feel attention growing over the last super so freedom. Is that it? Well, I suppose it does. You haven't spared the subject any real thought or don't know what you think I wish to hear. Matter I pose the question to get you to think. Turns attention to the whole group. Now let me tell you what freedom means to me. Freedom means to live life without fear. People to indulge one's curiosities and compassions. Cause harm to others. That the constant their judgment present. Freedom means not being made a criminal for what you know and whom you love, or what you choose to think or not think. Looks out toward the distant. In the next few days, your time in exile could come to an end. See the Commonwealth once more. And be exalted there, given the highest honor, the opposite of what you got here. But you would not be truly free, I think. At least you would become complicit to an ancient system that would deign to cast down others such as you. The system whose well-intentioned founding principles have been lost, and the 8 scribes, if they are out there still, have made quite clear that they shall not intervene firsthand. That is where you come in. Turns to you and everyone again, looking to each of you. Long have I wished to gather such a group. Together you might see that seeking freedom only for yourselves is too modest of a goal. You share a higher calling now. The plan, then, is this. We free each other from the downside through the rights, and then we meet up on the other side. We organize. Each new moon at dusk we join together at the Spiral Sanctum. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. Spiral Sanctum, the burned down remains of the old capital of Commonwealth. The remains stand as a warning for those who would seek to spread forbidden knowledge. You're plotting a revolt. Just so I'm asking a lot. You do have other options. Deceit, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, you know by now that we can see through it. But you need not be part of this, nor is it my interest to coerce you. You may not go your way. You may go your own way if you wish, live out your remaining days here, like so many others. So if anyone among you prefers, if you cannot yourself, continue to strive together in the commons you're doing here, then speak now. Examine each monsters. Very good. Some of you consider yourselves, some others not, but all of you are bound together through the rights and are integral to our plan. Remember that. You seek true freedom. You will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth, but together you can bring it about, both for yourselves and others. That is my promise. Holy shit. Let's have a long breath. That's it. Yes, you did think of this. Let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Okay. Towards the mountain, leaving you to consider what he said, and plot the wagon's northward path. Alright. To the sacred mountain. What's my N-word Sean saying? In your Discord under Tunes. Thank you. Supergiant actually uploaded the whole ass OST to YouTube. They would. Honestly, it's an awesome thing for them to do. Most developers get all Nazi and people who upload tracks on YouTube. Yeah, no, they're fucking cool. They understand like the way of the future. So Supergiant Games is a indie company, but it's like 15 or 20 people when they started, and all of them were like in AAA developers. They worked for like EA and all kinds of shit, and they were like ridiculously talented people that were tired of their talent being wasted on AAA games, like fucking Call of Duty and shit. So they all quit their fucking jobs and made this company together, and it's fucking awesome. Like each person is like the head of a department themselves. Like they're all well experienced. That's why the art styles are always amazing, the music is amazing, the story is always great. Like everything about these games are fucking fantastic. Like I'm legitimately riveted at the idea of the story going forward right now. There's this there's this exile that we're all in, and we're all fighting to get out of it. We're going through these rites, we're getting through all this shit, we're going through hell, the sea people, the snow people, the fire people, the everything. We're going through all this shit just for a taste of freedom. When we find out that our freedom is false, everything we're fighting for, it's just for feeling a little bit more comfortable, to feel a little bit better every day, and it's not the true feeling of freedom. This guy wants us to have that and then reject it for real freedom, a concept that we don't really understand or truly grasp, and he is selling it to us, and I get the feeling that at the end of it, it's going to cost us everything to save everyone. Like, we're going to be the only ones that don't get to enjoy it. I'm excited. Because every time they do something like that with these games, they do it in a very mature way. I had top chat, not live chat, because I'm dumb. It's fucking awesome. They know their shit. It's a damn good thing they did that. Gives me hella faith in humanity if they actually gave a damn about the players. Breaking off their own copyright fucks. Yeah, they were just like, dude, because they are gamers too. They're like, dude, I wouldn't play this shit. Every time they were making a game, they're like, I want to make a game that actually challenges me, that people would enjoy. And they're fucking awesome. The last few games I've played were super giant games. I played Bastion, then I played Transistor, and I'm playing Pyre. And after this, like, I can get back to actually playing other games, but fucking these games are awesome, dude. Like, it feels like a task until I get into them, then I'm like, this is fucking great. Like, this is so much fun. But yeah, these games are fucking dope. Beyond Lies, Mount Elodie. Last history make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent. It's like an allusion to, honestly, to America. The Beyonder seeks headwind. Right on. It's like an allusion to America. It's like, America's this amazing place, right? We have all these freedoms, we have all this shit, but we're not that free. There's a lot of things that we can't do, and these 8 scribes are like our founding fathers, you know? They represent like the people who are well-intentioned and they made this great land, but it has warped into something they did not anticipate. It needs to be adjusted. It's that kind of revolution, the righteous type. And one of the biggest part of being a revolutionary that means well is self-sacrifice. So we're going to give up something. I don't know what it is, but we're going to give up something huge along the way, chasing this idealistic goal. There you are, my girl. There was something which I want to discuss with you in private. Wolfred stares at you rather intently as if reaching out to you, and then you know that it means to be a reader. Those such as we are not limited to reading pages from a book. Your ability in this, I sense, is nascent still. Mere flashes, uncontrollable. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet. You're friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. I had wondered why you insist on pressing onward with this group in light of this. The answer, then, was plain. You simply did not know or fully realize. They did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves other than to wreak. We shall not influence your thinking in such matters. Rather, I had expected, when at first we met, that you had already known the truth from this, having read the passage in the Book of Rites which states it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path toward enlightenment and become eligible to regain their freedom. Perhaps you have not gotten to that part just yet. Wolfred breaks free from you and looks at you again. Then he speaks to you as normal. So, the whole reason, from a personal standpoint, in any greedy way, the whole reason he's looking for freedom is because the freedom that others can enjoy by becoming, air quotes, free and rejoining the Commonwealth is a freedom he will never know. So he is judging an experience he's never had, and he's creating a revolution based on an idea that maybe he could share in this freedom, but he can't share in the same freedom, so he has to call it a different kind of freedom. So he could be a real good guy, or could be a fucking prick. Let's see. Explain that you are not adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as a reader. I wish only to ensure you sure you understand you're getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises might have been shared, I do not think the riots can help you return. If that is what you had in your mind. So once again, I invite you to depart, and I will see you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, then you are welcome. This journey we are on, it has no guarantees. Not for you, not for any of us. Do you understand? You cannot go through the rites. Low and tempered. You have always known those keen to warn against one course of action or other. None of it swayed you, and as ever you shall forge your path. Very well. Lack of concern is fine with me, although I do not share your outlook. As long as yours is not lacking in understanding. Much more stake in this anyway. Much more than this is shouted back in the comment. Which can't stand to begin with. We intend to stick with it. We have lots more to chat as we ascend the mountain in the coming days. Until then, strides out the wagon and leaving your thoughts. Jody's throw rug fashioned from Howler's hide. Right on. Right on. So that was a lot of exposition. Fucking reach. Precisely. Couldn't agree more. Our ability to rebel is limited now more than ever. We don't have MLK or Harriet Tubman in society anymore. Edward Snowden is the most recent rebel that made their mark upon the government. Oh, rebellion's just not gonna happen. That's what this game is a cry for. It's for a return of that kind of citizen. From what I can tell. What are your abilities? Edwin's allies generate stamina twice as quickly as usual. Edwin's allies may instantly return, manage just by moving to where they fell. That's a dope one. Goddamn. Bring the orb, Edwin's ability to move with and pass through your orb. Gotcha, Mr. Istro. U.S. Android Minister, one of your special transfer Edwin. Have I played Metal Gear 2? Yes, sir, I have. Quite a few times. I have played 1, 2, and 5. I have not played 3 or 4. Though I have seen a fair amount of gameplay, I haven't played them. Oh, you must remain. You must mean that nomad boy, so innocent, that one. Should have a lot of work to do with him. Let's bring him forth. Soon Hedron appears in heat of the summons. Hey, my friend, what's going on? Nomads just had one of well-balanced abilities of the rights, but no exceptional advantages. Also, Sean, I need scissors, 61. Apparition Sandra appears. Fastens her mask. Listen well, boy. Answer to me here. Understood. You are a fool. Do not talk back to me. Your reliance on your friend is such a burden upon me. Let's see what you can do without them. Save that lovely reader of yours. Oh shit. You even beat your own team. Oh my god, I'm gonna do that 2 more times. Woo! Oh, motherfucker, he got me. Fucking, are you kidding me with this? I killed her. I swear to God I did. God damn it. Let's go. Let's go, motherfucker. No! Motherfucker! No. What is that I'm caught on? That was like a physical thing holding me back. What is that? I was running. And I win. As a hell of a message. The population is manipulated by memes, ideas they like and pass on. Yes, and also no, but yes, but no. It's the memes are an undercurrent of the real problem, and it's just followership, people just following and not really leading and thinking for themselves. Seems you did indeed, boy. Performance sufficient. I'm sorry to sound like a hippie, but it's just true. It's a lot of people don't like to think, they just kind of like being comfortable. They like not being uncomfortable more than anything else, I think. They just want to fit in and feel good. And to hell with everything else. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and your lovely reader. Now, farewell. That was nice. Be back after all that. Say you did there. Carlos Casualtits for completing Headwind's trial. Headwind or casts her with greater ease. Gain stamina on hit for 2 seconds. Oh shit. Take a look at these. Got it. Okay. Everything's done. Rituals and all that shit. Let's discuss the plan. People hear what they want to hear. Yeah, correct. People drawn small little pawns afraid of a much larger form. Correct. And also that quote you had for me earlier, dude, that's not me. I'm sure someone greater than me must have said it before. Call a group meeting. Presumably reveal this plan in more detail. What are you saying? Say, my boys, that way can you get yourself out of here? Can't be all of you at once. We earn our payback one by one, or not at all. Fuck. Thought I swore we'd get free together. May go free together, yet it's going to take time. This is only the first phase. You and Head when the others exchange glances. Well, shit. So we can only free one person at a time. Alright. It's waiting for you still. Here's how the combinations are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend to Mount Lodial, there to the north. You may not think this wagon's fit for it. Rest assured, it's made the journey many times. Now we'll pass through Scribe's Gate. Only the worthy pass through there, as your reader could attest. She has not merely skimmed the chapter of the book. Oh, she did not merely skim the chapter. Scribe themselves keep watch over Scribe's Gate. The judge with the scribes turn the cross, and they were sent the fast way down. Afterwards, we reach the fall of Salayam, and our adversaries on the right. They are to be the Tempers, led by the demon Ignarius. You'll know him when you see him. Tempers have been closest rival to the Nightwings. Okay, so serious game. Notorious demon leader, one of the most feared triumvirates on the rights. Okay. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once one of the triumvirates prevails, somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home? Precisely. Once turned, our somebody is taken in, clothed, and fully pardoned. Commonwealth knows about all this? The same Commonwealth that says in a sentence into exiles forever, forever, into the downside is impossible. These details describes himself wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentive to protect those secrets well. So then that's it. We climb the mountain, someone goes back, and everyone else stays. Most of those participate in the rites. Yep, that's it. But I like your connotation. And indeed, for us, that isn't it at all. If one of us returns, she'll just step along our path. However, so that's it for now. Gather your strength. We'll talk again on our way up. I'll release the rest of it. Consider what he said. Time for our vocations. Let's level you up, woman. When Meath is banished while Wing Fury's effect is active, she returns twice as quickly as usual. Okay, so I'll have her at the next one. Deal, here we come. I hear it's amazing when the purple stuffed woman with the tuning fork is rolling. Oh god, I love that shit. That's such a great fucking game. That ending, man, was amazing. Confusing as it was. Ridiculously circuitous. I loved it. Mount Elodial, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather around before the Valfrid, who stands tall as ever, whether from the cold or the subject now at hand, sense tension in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? Done a lot of talking. So go on, ask away. There's only one question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking. Yet, if only one of you is to go free, who should it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Who first? Questions. Why us? Why you indeed, madam. That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand up against. Adversaries and rights. What does they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'd settle for the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via the rights. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via their rights. I like that. That's how this country was built. Exiles! Like America! Fucking exiles. It was super confusing. Still, that whole game had one hell of a message. It feels like it requires you to play through the whole series in order to get the game's message. Truly, MGS2's Kojima's magnum opus. I am inclined to agree, but only because I haven't played 3 and 4, which is supposed to be jizz-inspiringly the best. As for you, I've been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I need was somebody appropriate to show up and to listen, so I planted many little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may sound. It took someone with a certain faith and gravity to go for it. Someone proved to be Headwind over there. He was tasked with seeking 2 trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon, and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts, gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know much of the rest. So then why you? Because I have reason to believe you're not the sort to play right into the Commonwealth's old hands. The rights of you've seen are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. Be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions. Here's from the scene. Yeah. Walford's explanations are a lot to take in, that you feel compelled to absorb as much as what he is willing to tell you at this point. Perhaps for further questions, General raised his voice again. Hold, you mistook my meaning. I understand your plans, still I wish to know. Why us? Why are we, among others, chosen for this liberation rite? Ah, I see. Well, that's simple, really, madam. You were chosen. You were qualified, I should say. As the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though in this case, the expression is quite literally true. The 8 created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf. Exiles showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirate they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed out. You've met them as they are today. The accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The 8 scribes also formed a special group against which all others would be judged. That group is called the Nightwings. You bear their books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others are while jockey for position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up? And you deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in the common right, then, perhaps. Participation is all that matters? Not so, madam. Only enlightened may regain their freedom, while failures can be an excellent teacher. The scribe do is victor. So you see, those who do not conduct the rites, or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from liberation rites, but these are technicalities. That we've disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free, and still the other triumvirates pressed on with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all this. Now, if you excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Some murmur to themselves about all this. Others reconnoiter pathways leading up the mountain and present you with some options. Emperor's Ascent or Emperor's Fall. A gap through the nameless lower summit beneath the cone. Okay. 8 scribes will bless wherever you go. Whoever goes through here. Pathway to the outskirts. Valuables. Join Pamitha in her brief expedition to find anything of value dropped by those who tried to scale the mountain but did not succeed. Wait, I shall be joining you. What now? I get 2 chaperones, but sure, I'm game whatever you wingless are into. You sound, little bird, and fetch those trinkets and be done. My, so full of bitterness, you really ought to make the most of these last precious moments that we share. You ought not mince your words. Oh, please, we all know you're going to be the first one out of here, so why not quit your constant frowning for a change? I, the first one out of here? Of course, it's plain no other's pity you. You've been here longer than the rest of us by far. Besides, maybe that Volfred, though, he seems plenty happy here, making his speeches. How dare you? How dare you presume? Nothing is decided as of yet. Oh, no doubt, though if by some coincidence you do end up selected with the honor. I just want you to know something. I truly from the bottom of my heart do hope you shall prevail on your behalf. Because that way you shall be free, of me at least, and I in turn shan't have suffer any longer your hideous attitude toward me and everything. That you intervened. Dariel's eyes burn with fury, but then she calms herself down. I shall see you at the wagon raider. Discuss it, Dariel strikes off. I swear that one. Well, moving on. This'll be sparkling down there. Be right back. She returns something way long forgotten the rocks below. Luminous idol. Grasping the ear of the bearer instantly recovers all stamina. Okay. That's cool. First 2 paths to the mountain summit have an express path. See a view from here. Just look upon the sacred waters here. Let's go with Hedwyn. Hanging in there, Sean? Having fun, buddy? I fucking am. This game's interesting. Hedwyn walks in silence for some time as he conducts customary service of the area. Well, my friend, son of Howlers, as Jody would say, no sign of anything at all? Since something is troubling him. Oh, that, it's just... I've been giving lots of thought to everything that Volfred's told us. In another couple of days, one of us may be gone all of a sudden. Or, I don't mean to put it that way, one of us could go free, and our way back one by one, as he said. But you know something, the others and I, we talked over, and when the time comes, we want you to decide who gets to go, if anyone. It's gonna be all part of Wolfred's plan, but we got here thanks to you, and even though I'm worrying right now about us splitting up, I guess Wolfred had his way, all of us be meeting on the other side. Won't that be the day? Worst case, he keeps failing in the right, so we'll be stuck down here together, just like this. Two of you walk on in silence, and the last of you return the wagon, heaven turns to you again. Thanks to the company, think I'm better off now. Oh boy.
Tandia Menselum. Num Caravaras.
Lead onward, Tariq. Please follow me. Moving his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. The last of your companions nears the arch. You notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Oh! I like it. His lost love. Is that you, Tariq?
Salutium, Ceres.
It is. Greetings, Celeste. Watches over Scrabgate seems to be connected to the lone minstrel in the ranks. And how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. Seems your work is piled up in the meantime. Gate. Let's make this quick. She just shows the rest of you. Now each of you in turn state who you are. You sequel crossing Scrabgate. She says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances when you comply. Start. They call me Hedwin the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions, in my case, so I can be returned, the one whom I love. Woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next. I am regarded by the name of Ruki Greentail. I just wanted to get out of here, I guess, with my chums preferably. Go see Mama back home. Captain Jadala. Naturally know yet is what I'm seeking here. My name is Gay and I'm here because I have called to me. It must be them, because if not them, then who? Skreek. Seems to look Nightwing's legacy. Maybe the Commonwealth someday. Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion, at your service. I is on a quest to find his honor. He is lost at a certain point. Because my sister's here. As Orchestrate, one called Celeste raises her voice. You, I recognize from the Nightwings of the past. You are not clad in the Ramians any longer. I would know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you. Travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Stay where you're here, as have the others. My name is Wolfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side, and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves him by. Then turns to you, for there is no one left to go. State who you are. Traverse Scrabgate. Just a crippled scholar. Cannot run far. He's now gone. Just an orphan. You're just a war orphan. You're just trying to... Let's go with crippled scholar. Knowledge proved dangerous in the column, but now despite by this point. Examine expecting an anti-response. We truly seek. I mean, that is what I want.
Gratan Octeloriga. Kivaret.
Kalasivama.
Veranta Dale.
Interesting little back and forth between Celeste and the Minstrel. top of Mount Elodial, you can see the distant downside before you. You can think of the many thousand leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. Commence the right. Page revealed, the mercy shown.
Guaitais. Ole guaitais. Ole guaitais.
Hey, Jody. Just be real, just kind of that dark. Keep the sound rookie, not as yet. Complained about the chafing in the collar of his mask. Freedom's not being hanging at the collar. I'm certain that it is. Sure, I'll laugh together. Haha, I get it. Lol and stuff. We exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, if Volford is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what I missed? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, rookie. We got little time. It isn't starting yet. After your struggles with your mask, Greentel. Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed there for good measure. This is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out there like soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well? That's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentel? Well, it's just we'll be breaking up the band here, people. One of us gets out. That's been bugging me for a while now, that we're all getting out here at once. Just a look at you. Some of us won't be getting here at all. And slaps his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made each other a promise, each of us, the four of us, we're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know my promise to you. I believe it'll be the same for me. So it's like this, if anyone else gets out from here, great. But it's just a start. We'll do whatever it takes on the other side. The rest of us I can get back to. We're gonna build a bridge down there if we ask nice or something. It's gonna take, I just know we have to try. Reader, we shall find a way. Just think about it. Let's go. They have hope. Right on. Alright, let's get this moving. Oh, wait, no. Let's do it.
Before the sentas.
Is everyone prepared to have one? Yes, so is another question that's troubling us. Need but ask. Said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers in the right this night. What happens if we fail? Head in my boy, don't you see the path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same? Do you intend to stay on the path? No. You have nothing to fear. Much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It's as simple as that. As we done the very same way we achieve victory, we await our next such opportunity to make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look ever towards the stars for guidance and seize upon the future chances just as they arise. So look, my beloved, said a set of shoulders. It's time to make great strides along the path. So we're gonna lose somebody. Holy shit. And that's if things go well. It's so bittersweet.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this liberation rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
Here we go. Pyres burn, each triumvirate is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, each triumvirate is present and prepared. Nothing with the Tempers. Come forth, declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. That's some demon swagger. Why I am already. Look what we got here. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost certain we're gonna have to see the day again. So someone in the ranks. Hey, you! Dario scuffs back at him. Lose the mask and see one from our own ages. On these damn robes. General sensation is almost imperceptible before she moves to serve Suri asked. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Fuck. I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. The shame is, I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. Cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we gotta stick together. Come on. Let's do it. First companion should be anointed to go free this night. Should you prevail, the other two comrades shall lend their aid. Only the most enlightened in their rights are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. But have your decision.
Who most deserves their freedom?
I have to pick Hedwyn, Jadario, or Gay. I don't want to lose Hedwyn. I can replace Jadario. Gay and Hedwyn are great. I like both of them. I like Jadario, but Tizo does the same thing as she does. Jojo.
Jodariel.
Eradita. Vința se taroste. Varisikrama.
Who shall be at her side? Edwin.
Oh, the unlikely couple.
The choice is cast.
Consiltaram.
Israel.
Volunta lorigas.
Commence.
Get at me, bro. Got him. Oh, this music. Motherfucker. Gotcha, bitch. That is Ashley Barrett's voice singing You Good for Nothing, Nightwings. I had a great supper. I'm glad to hear it, Gary. Gary? Gabby. Jesus. It's the singer from Bastion and Transistor again. It's gonna be you, Jojo. Boom!
It is, at last. The Nightwings proved their worth. As for their adversaries, they did not. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
What a joke. You should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Nightwings! Be seeing you around, I guess. And next time you ain't gonna be so lucky. You mad. You mad, Gabby. After all this time, stranger gaze towards the rest of you. I never thought this day would come. I have all of you to thank for this, for doing this for me. The life that I recall back in the Commonwealth was at times difficult, and I am much older now. I know not what I shall find on my return. However, I know this, if the place is still like the Commonwealth I left so long ago, I shall strive to make it better, for as long as I retain my strength and breath. So your smell faintly she disappears into the shimmer pool. You can still hear her voice, though faintly now. Farewell then, reader, all of you, for now. Bye, Jojo.
Captain Jodariel. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
You mad, bro? No matter what anyone says, I refuse to think that there's some sort of limit to one's understanding of all this. Choose a mastery for Headwind.
Alejandras.
The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours.
Oh boy. Jadariel's gone. You're a victor of the Temper's liberation, right? You return to your wagon, decide how to proceed from here. I don't know what I'm gonna do here without her. Well, look on the bright side. It's one less mouth to feed. We'll see Jodariel again if we persevere. Our journey's not begun in earnest. We'll need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about the stars? Can we afford the time? About that. Reader, go see for yourself. Let's go from Melody. Looks much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Jodariel as you look towards the heavens. Gaze in the darkness of the night. See now your destination. I'm looking in the darkness and the rhythm of the beat of the night, bro. I'm looking! But in vain. No stars are shining now. Stars revealed nothing, did they not? Confirm suspicions. It is as the book foretells us, a chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here. Travel to at dawn. And when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Okay. What's up, Edwin? Sudden celebration. Since straight away its on his mind. Two of them were close. Much of his life. Looks up at you, but a familiar smell is nowhere to be found. Sorry, my friend. I should be in a much better mood right now. It's just, I can't believe she's gone. And he shakes his head. Listen to me. I'm talking like she's all sound again. You can tell he needs some time for himself right now and turn to leave. Wait, hold on. Don't leave me here just yet. First of all, my friend, thank you. I don't like to think of quite these terms, but out of all of us, I'd really hope she'd manage to get out of here. She's been here the longest, not to mention I'd probably be dead 10 times over by now if not for her. What's more, maybe other than Volford himself, I feel like she's really going to make an impact on this plan of ours back on the other side. Just the same, though, I am going to miss her. You and Hedwin share some memories with Jarl for a time, or it goes clear to you that he needs some time alone. Thanks again, my friend. I hope that one day all of us can meet again. Jody, she'll be happy on that day, I bet. It's very late now. You part ways after meeting each other. Good evening. Okay, I got a decent team. How you doing tonight, Gabby? Are you following, by the way? I think you missed some important parts, Gabby. I think you missed some really important shit. So, yeah. So we found out that we can all go free. But we can only free each other one at a time! And we just freed Jadariel. And the plan is that we slowly free each other, and then once we're all on the other side, we're going to start a revolution. And then we're going to change society, because there's problems with the way exiles and everything works. Great, I did. Glad to hear it. And this guy Volford right here is the mastermind behind all this. He's what caught everybody together. Good morning, my girl. The place I noted earlier, let me illuminate the way. Small landing on the dark side of the sacred mountain. Volford gates complete the next second to the right here. Right on. Ah. Oh, apparently I got called. Hang on, I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Important call, apparently. I'm back. I'm back. And phone calls like that are why I've been busy so much lately. Like work, personal life, and I started smoking weed. Um, like, this is the first time in my life I've ever smoked like every day for like a few weeks. I'd say out of the past 30 days I've smoked like 25 times. I normally don't smoke. I've never been a huge pothead ever in my life. Never had like a habit or anything. This is the first time, and it feels good. Feels nice. It's the right way to smoke pot is like once you've gotten a job, like a real one, like an actual job. You get into the groove, you get used to it. That's what I suggested. I'm ordering food. Because I am going to be so hungry in like an hour. So I'm making sure I have something. Pizza's not food. Burgers are food. So many choices, Gabby. What's work related? No, it's personal. It's family. But for me, it's always been either work or family. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm getting tacos. I'm gonna have nachos. Fuck it. Even though I hate the delivery guy. I'm gonna have to stop and go downstairs because this the fucking delivery guy doesn't ever, he doesn't ever actually bring the fucking food to my door. I have to go downstairs because he's a piece of shit, but the fucking food is so good. Oh, God. I hate him. Hope he dies. I legitimately hope he dies. Like, it's not an exaggeration. I really hope he dies and they get another fucking delivery guy. Like, if I were to see him, like, on the news as, like, his body was, like, found in the river, I'd be like, good. Fucking great. Can I pee on his fucking grave? I hate him. Like, I don't like him. He's just a dick. He won't take it to my door. He's like, I called you. What's wrong with your phone? You have a bad phone. I'm like, I have Verizon, and I have a Google Pixel 2. My phone is fantastic. Your phone is dog shit if you can't call me in my fucking apartment, which has good reception. Is all this interesting, Gabby? Back to the game. Fucking Fulford leads all of you to a calm, quiet clearing, tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about you see a variety of strange items and equipment. Headquarters.
Huh.
Was good, Fulford. You find Fulford seemingly lost in thought.
Mundial
Computer. This wagon and I, we've many memories together, and I can't help reliving some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past may be of relevance to you, given your role. If there is something that you wish to know, you need but ask. What did I inquire about his past? What did you do to earn the sentence? Why were the Nightwings disbanded? How you know the lone minstrel? What did you do? So after about his past,
Harder this the gun.
I look forward to you, my girl. Most of whom I have met during exile. My travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. See, the only delivery guy, they don't have any other guy to do it. Apparently he's the only fucking one. And I used to get mad and shit. Like, mad as fuck at him, but then, you know, I had this thought where I was like, you know what? He's the one that has to work fucking delivery, so I don't care. Like, I win. Like, why am I bitching? It's like, you bring my food to my door, but it's like, you know what? At least I have to bring food to people's doors. Eat shit. I remember working shit jobs. They sucked. That wasn't a fucking asshole when I worked them. I didn't blame other people for my problems when I worked shit jobs. He does it. So you know what? Enjoy working shit jobs the rest of your life with that fucking attitude. I win. Like, I win. Fuck him. Being himself will be its own punishment. I rather forward of you, my girl. Most of whom I have met during my travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nevertheless, I'm happy to tell you, as a reader, I assume you're familiar with the stamping press. I owned an operating one. An illegal invention allowed printing material to be published at an extraordinary rate. 617 AS, the Commonwealth is under siege from within as an anti-theocratic propaganda quickly spread. Oh yeah, reading is illegal. I took issue with Commonwealth to ban literacy. The interminable wars against high-wing remnants. I spread the truth about it all with my machine. Under pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk. Sure enough, the stamping press was eventually discovered and I burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude the capture for a while, but not for long enough. In the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that's the long and short of it. Now then, was there anything else? What else do you wish to discuss?
Noxana Tempres.
I've been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. Still unfair, though. It is unfair. It's unfair, but something you learn as an adult, Gabriella. Life's unfair. It's not always going to be good. It's not always going to be helpful. It's not going to be fair. And every time it is fair, enjoy it, but also be cautious. Be so cautious because you might get used to fair. And that's a big trap. Life's usually only fair when you make it fair. It's rarely ever fair on its own. And expecting it to be is kind of childish. It takes a lot of growing to accept that, but that's pretty much how life is. I've expected it to be unfair. That's why I've gotten along so well. It only really hurts when you expect it to be good. It's only good when you make it good. It sounds bleak, but I promise you it's not. I've been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me in a manner I understand quite like how the others found you. Back then, it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Orissa, and another one known as Orlek. Former exile of the Nightwings conducted the rites alongside Volfred. Former exile conducted the rites. Orissa and Orlek. Once in a while, we met little Tizo. We let little Tizo stand with us. He was rather older than he looks. The triumvirates we stood against, they feared us. Only the Temper has presented any threat to us, at any rate. But then, there was a terrible accident. Orissa, we lost her. Orlek, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Elodial. We lost him as well, on the night when he was to be free. Reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blame the rights themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet this was too much. I vowed never again to don the mask and remnants. I had the black wagon cleared and buried such that it would not be used again. If the Nightwing would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership, towards a different purpose. That's all I wish to say of this, my girl. you know the Lone Minstrel?
Reprates Tarevan.
Tyreek was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much as how you've seen. Although he is somewhat more cheerful now than I recall back then. If you can believe that, I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. The plan's current probability of success, 28%. We shall stand together, shoulder to shoulder, as the scribes themselves once stood. Serves the rights of the Nightwings. Tried to ask, but he'd rather reluctant to speak of it, though it is plain that he's not from around here. This being the downside, I respect his wishes for some privacy nonetheless. Although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him sometime. As you first informed me that the Nightwings had returned, he and Tizo were a sprint on our meeting. It's been good to see him do relatively well. Anyway, was anything else you wish to talk about for now? Likewise to you, reader. Be well. Right on, dude. That was illuminating.
Simedaret. Namorente.
You'll get there, Gabby. It's rough, but you'll get there. That's the thing about growth. It's painful. But once you survive it and you get through it, you understand the necessity of pain. As brutal as it fucking is. And so you and your companion lit upon the mountain. Beg your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see. Please follow me. Look forth, reader, madam. Stars shine like you've never seen. Once more the path toward salvation is revealed, but now something is different. The stars shine once more. Here we go. Choose several different rights. Okay. That's where I'm at now. The star burns bright over the spring. Muir Lendel's already on his way. Directed to challenge the accusers. The record against them is 1-0. Higher Hearts. The Midnight Star. Milda's already on her way. Let's fuck with this liar, okay?
Mostratemere.
Timtepelus.
Yes, sir. Just
Irudirandaste.
full well. Preparations are complete. Let's just
Primeron Siramas.
gather belongings, rest, and assemble the wagon there at the dawn.
Lazare.
It's time.
Sertas Vartan.
The cycle begins anew. As the year advances, you'll find there ought to be fewer rights. This time we'll go on smaller travel.
Varonci Stranesta.
Sometimes as we see, makes a chance that they're ready and following such sooner. Okay. Starts fire. Come and see. Beckons you trying to get to the wagon. Please judge about the wagons there. Various signs of agent access, various intricate components, but
Renan
Or
Loxanas.
the night we just travel in their customary way. Levers and devices.
You got
It's
it.
an airship! Now, reader, whenever you're ready, wait till
Zoselu
I'll show you.
Tentaris.
Hang on a second. It's a fucking airship, guys. It's a fucking airship, guys.
Tereso.
By the Underking!
Sana Tempres.
That wing cells guy again. There is one cast to surprise if you suitable for landing. We should be able to find at least a couple landing places there.
Rendusaritas.
Here we go. Another airship. I made him mad.
Quebra secretas. Rest of the crew wrote the flight when complaints. What's up, guy? Shivering. It's made to watch these guys. This knight is very, very slightly out of sorts as well. He really appears terrified, but he shows he's terrorist illusion.
Sole Shanta.
Flying's not for everyone, Sir Knight. That heartily concurs. Easy to understand. Let's see. What's like to swim in the waters of the sea, do you? Ah, the glorious murky waters, engulfed in hideous warfare, to be sure, but otherwise, joy to cut across. Feel the coolness of the waves beneath one's gill slits and the like. But this knight is not accustomed to his life above the surface. Flying's just the same, Sir Knight. Resist those of us not born to it. I, in turn, have wondered what your seas are like, when the thought of swimming fills me with disgust. I don't have. I've been had to swim, and you now have to fly. It's very brave of you. You handled it better than some harmful fledglings I met in my day. I get used to it. There are parts where you said Sir Gillen is feeling better with the exchange. Alright, new book of rights. Living in exile. Words of Yomer, many may, and the Alpha Chief. Once I too roamed free. I remember well those days, in which I was called Chief. I traveled all the world over my 4 good paws, and I was well adored. I wanted to grow stronger. Here, at last, I have. I shall not miss my words. This place shall either harden you or kill you. It shall haunt you with old memories. You share the exile's plight, and my charge is to alleviate the sting of it for you a little bit, and to prolong your stay, but only for as long as needed. Your charge is to return. We call this place the downside for a reason, but in time you can learn to eat, to seek out shelter, and will find a certain beauty in unlikely places. That. Duh. Oh. Gabby, how you holding up there? You okay?
Igriata liberato. Talo pregontaros.
There we go. You called for me, reader darling? Oh, it's that crystal. Then let's hash it out, I'm ready. I like it. She's just game.
Protrage paloge.
Gamia.
Savenza la mia metà.
Mero gontonage.
Let's do it. Challenging, man. That was hard, bro.
Mozembare.
Riosta vero scettemo. Mon protrage paloge.
You can do it. Thank you, Gabriella. And you can too, by the way. All that stuff you're worried about, you can do it. Trust me. Thought I couldn't do it. I ended up alright. Wow, that Sandra could shoot like Where's this clue? Take this trial. Fire damage, nice. That's a pretty cool talisman. Something. The question is lodged deep in the ground, bears the mark of the rites. So this may be able to secure its contents with the mystic wards and let me see to undo. Oh, sorry, it's the mystic wards. Titan 2. For blocking airborne emissaries, the bearer briefly stuns them and knocks them back. Nice. Comes in time, my dear, that comes in time. And remember, Gabby, I'm all for mistakes and learning and exploring, but Gabby, honey, please, fucking condoms, okay? Condoms. You'll be fine. Condoms. Pay attention and condoms. Condoms, condoms, condoms. Pay attention. Condoms. Okay? You'll be alright. Condoms. No babies. Not until you're ready. Did I say condoms? Because condoms. That's my shitty delivery guy. I'll be right back. back. I'm back. Alright. Back in bed. In position. Let's play. Pagerfield, Spring of Yomer, the 8 Scribes.
Huh?
Gay wants to talk. Welcome back. Thank you, Gabriella. He seems to be talking to the Black Wagon's walls again. This time something seems to have come over here. Little brother, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? You're unsure whether to check an early would be. Wait or attend. Yeah, wait and listen. Gaze and some long dormant emotions. She ought to face. There's something wrong with me, but they won't really tell me what they wouldn't say. They just said I was moon touched, but so what? I was deemed impaired by the Commonwealth standards, very different in a negative sense. Perhaps they called me here. They're the ones who brought me here, not those people. They're so cruel. They were always so cruel. I didn't have a little brother at the time. No one that I really, although so much of it back then. Tell how much of it I dreamt. Most of it I didn't want to be true. Remember that they threw me out. They decided they would throw me out and let the scribes take care of me. They said the scribes, they would take care of me. So very quiet here, and I was all alone. Again, although I'd like it more, being alone down here than being alone back there. Everybody's alone down here, and so it makes me feel less alone somehow. Back there, why I would sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, fathers, but here there's hardly anybody at all. He was closer to the scribes. I knew they were in the sky above, and I did search for them up there, you know. Then one night I found them. I saw the stars, and they were falling to the ground, and I thought, why is it the scribes themselves are crying, and are they sad? Maybe are they sad for me? Well, that was when I first saw you, little brother. With your help, I could get closer to the scribes. That way, maybe they could along my answers, don't you think? I'm so very glad I found you the others. I'm not alone. I'm finally not alone, and more importantly, I think sometimes I even feel that way. I'm not alone. Maybe as I get closer, I'll feel that way more often, being here, being anywhere, with you, with all my friends. She falls silent. That you're concerned for her, sometimes you sense that now she at peace. She wanders off, paying no notice in the least. You sense you have a better understanding of her now. Roster bio update. Gay. There for them. Initiate 20 different conversations in the Black Wagon. Your quest. Freedom campaign. 1,000 sold in the slug market. Okay. Book of Rights. Much can be said about the Sisters of Arch, being banished to the great beyond for deeds irredeemable. Despite details of their banishment are written in this book. The sisters in the book became inseparable, not unlike the stars, their light, the infinite darkness that engulfs them. The star communicates to us and you in turn. The words in this book are but an edifice, a simple service. Look past the text, to the hidden meaning, to the hidden power. The stars above, as they are not mere lights. These are not mere words. If you chance upon the Sisters of the Arch in their prison here, give them our thanks. That's heartwarming. Even grasped the will, but the horned one mirror implored me. Said this greatest gift it could give me in return. In return for what I asked, in return for his life. But I did not save your life, I said. You did, he said. We fight about this still. Mirror stubborn more than I. Now herein, by his leave, I chronicled the 9 triumvirates, for I am this land, unlike the rest who wish to leave. We know not everyone could leave who wanted, seldom would the opportunity arise. Thus did we organize those striving the chance in those 9 sets. Right on. Right on, glowing book. We did it. Slug market. Where's your friend? You know the one with the big horns, like frowning and stuff like that. Something happened to her or what? Heard a crazy story, she just flew on out of here or something. Anyways. guess sell it, right? She's gone. New gaze biography. She's a special child left abandoned. Despite her seemingly simple nature, she possesses a strange affinity for the old ways. One day she was taken to the authorities when she was revealed her fixations about the scribes. She's deemed witless, and when no one claimed responsibility for her, she was cast in exile. And the downside, she wandered aimlessly in search for more clues about the legendary heroes who fascinate her. And onward we go, Gabby. Among the dry flats in the spring of Yummer, we await the signal of the stars. Snow sightings. The little Tizo flutters up to you. Hurrah, rock. Tizo cautions you that he has some history with your next adversary, Lendl. Scree Hawk. Indicating that Lendl has a personal vendetta against him. So anything further, the star begins to call you. Here we go. I'm excited, Gabby.
Reader, ever persevering, aren't we? Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough. Your chosen adversaries here shall be the accusers. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now, who exactly shall oppose them? Distruma librage.
You shall end here. You shall not do this again. There's no soul.
Now we shall get started. Tizo. Headwind. Got it. Stop. It is done. Commence. Alas for Lendl. The path to glory laid bare.
Got him.
Onward thus to greater glory.
Guilty sister. Mostly you just got little pox, we're not finished with you yet. That is the absolute worst improfanity. This got positive affect me any further you pal spawn. Taking everything from you already, but I have to be trapped for this forsaken one. My days still full as my own.
That Lendl certainly enjoys a rousing speech, though talk means nothing in the rights.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to hit me. Motherfucker.
'Tis taken. Simply abhorrent.
That sucked.
You seem unable to stop these people. Be gone.
Oh, shit.
The flames of
Made it.
freedom. Good. Empire weakens.
They don't seem to want to air block, so I'll take advantage of that.
You are worthy.
Got it. Actually got me.
Brilliantly done. Too
Oopsie.
bad.
Oh, but I've running. Shit. Oh, that's not what I... No! I didn't realize you had the ball. Let's go, motherfucker.
Verily. Once more like that, and we are finished here.
No, I was gonna kill them both!
Lendl
Shit.
snuffed out some of your flame.
Got him.
It is done. The Nightwings once again prevail. They brushed aside their adversaries without too much trouble. The right is done.
Scree-hee-ha. Very pleased that Phil wishes to make a quick exit at this time. Blast! Where did he go? That infernal imp. It's a monster in disguise. A fiend, come forth to torment me until the day I die. If he so truly is a descendant of Hope the Swallow, then he has quite a legacy to live up to.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired. Until the next rite.
Indeed, Gabriella. Scree-ha-ha. Might be time for me to end this thing. It's because I have work in the morning. I know I promised a long stream, and I'm sorry. I got distracted with stuff and things and getting stoned. But yeah. Turn the wall. The accusers find Volford waiting for you there. Well done there, my girl. You serve your companions well, and I have something I wish to share with you if you have a moment. Discuss the plan for which we're all part, and measuring progress toward the goal of it. I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next.
Is that a dust?
Look forward to the expedition. You see several shining stars, where once you saw but one.
Vostra temere.
I too once again found vision many years ago. Following my first liberation rite, and I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. And I realized that choosing the Nightwings confronting each rite, we in turn influence whichever we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use some things further detail. Me is also to see your current progress. Standing between the 9 child rites of the rites, whichever child carries them on the state ridge, I confront the Nightwings for a chance of freedom. Okay. Spending may assess your progress towards the ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Information up to date for the related requests. You may look over it or any time in the Black Wagon or while searching the stars. Conducted 9. Success liberated 1. Probability of success 30%. We're 9-0, baby. You're honorable. Let's fly at you, bro. Then shares with you what details he attained through your next adversary. An old hard adversary who showed you respect and even generosity despite his advanced age. The opponent, he and his son. Almer the helpless, ever present, so he's a man, has not confirmed, ever found it, raised him as his own. I've said everything you knew about his cultural heritage as a descendant of one of the Alpha Chiefs, though he descended from Yomir Many-Mane himself. Attempts to preserve old Kerr traditions has gone well and fell on deaf ears. The Mandarin officials one day insisted on celebrating Fang's song against the wishes of his family. His caution was well founded in this case, and he was taken into custody. And as for Almer, his father was led away. He put enough of a fight to where he wound up sharing his father's cell, and soon enough his sentence. On the downside, their faith brought them into contact with a pack of spiritual curs residing in Yomir Valley. In time, they became acquainted with the rites and helped revitalize a long-struggling triumvirate known as the Fate. They've since struggled on, at times flirting with freedom, seldom within striking distance, yet still they long to find a way to return their ancestral home and family. We're Dalbert. Seems like a decent enough sort, same for his son. In any case, he'll see him soon enough. Let's get some rest for now. Take flight soon, let's rest after your travels. What's up, homie? Seems somewhat less cheerful since his run with Lendl. Any accuses which you wanted to hear about? Rahum Freerock. I was angry with him. Scree heck when Tiso does not like Lendl as a person, he recognized him unless they denied his freedom. It was a liberation rite and he did what he felt necessary. He wanted to help his friend go free. Unless he feels certain guilt and regrets of the rights for his exile in such situations. Screams
never intended for him, such as he to participate in the rites firsthand. It's difficult to know for certain. Rahik. He's grateful to you for listening. He knows scribes created the rites with good intentions. He promised to keep doing his best to live up to the legacy of the scribes. As if the Raffers, with some of the other tribe imps, regardless of whether he truly knows hope to swallow, show the scribes that have been proud of him. Agreed. The accused is formed under Galthanian. He is a big man. He values justice, loyalty, and steadfastness. In the words of Haup, Galthanian says that the accusers take their name from one of the most accomplished legions from military days. All among them, in fact, served the Master General at one time. They represent the status-hard people of the Empire who held true of Mern Galthanian to the end. The golden colors and their raiments are reminiscent of the old shining armor in his claim. Ever shall they seek out those with the truest spirits and the strongest sense of purpose to replenish their ranks. And for now, that should do it, Gabby. You gotta go to school? Cool. I gotta go to work. I'm gonna eat this delivery food that's been sitting there for around half an hour. And I'm gonna go to sleep. This has been fun. I'm glad you guys came through. I had fun doing this. I'm so sorry it took me so long to come back. It's just I was so busy with work and becoming a stoner that it just fell to the wayside. And I have a lot of games that I want to play badly, but we have to beat this game first. And I am having fun with this game, a ton of fun. I'm kind of excited to see where this goes. Definitely has a lot more longevity than the other games that Supergiant Games makes. Definitely not a game you can beat in like 6 hours or something like that, but fuck, this has been fun. I will catch you guys hopefully this weekend. If the gym doesn't absolutely obliterate me. Yeah, well, if it does, then I should have more reason to play, shouldn't I? Because I can't fucking move. Might as well play in bed and stream. So yeah, hopefully we'll beat Pyre this weekend. I really want to. If not during the week, if I have the energy, though I fucking doubt I will. But thank you for joining me. Hope you had fun. I am out. Good night. Later, Gabby.